Today I'm just going to explain how to do competition style chicken on your own backyard pellet smoker. I'm going to go through the steps from trimming and either brining or soaking. People call it different things. You can search on the internet for different brines or soaks. Then we're going to inject the legs. I use chicken legs when we're doing competitions, and I'll show you how we cook them and sauce them all the way through to the end product. So starting off, where I use the legs, I pull the skin back, and there are two leaders or tendons that you want to take your knife, get right under those, just go up and cut, come back down and cut them off, one on each side. If you can see where it's a little white leader that comes down the leg. You just get in under that and go up the skin and then cut it off at the base. I just put them in a Ziploc bag, soak them in the brine. Usually the brine is called to soak for 3 hours before you're gonna season and cook. Whatever brine or soap that you purchase, like I said, you can search on the internet for all different kinds of brines and injections. You just mix them up. Most of them call for mixing with water. I have found that if you use chicken broth, it's a little richer flavor. Just squeeze your air out and stick it back in the fridge and let them soak for about 3 hours. Here we have some that have soaked. So when you get ready to season them and inject them, your injections are the same way. There are all sorts of different products. So you just get whatever you like. Try some different ones to find the one that you like the best. I'm a cattle person, so I just use a cattle needle to do my injections. Where you have pulled the skin up when you're trimming, put it back down. Usually will just shoot in on one side. You can see it kind of puff it up. Go on your back side. I'll give it like 2 shots each leg. Put them in a half pan. Put 10 to a pan. Usually for a contest, I will do 30 legs to where you have plenty to choose from to get your 6th for your turn-ins. And then for your seasoning, Like I said, I do 10 to a pan. Just like the injections, the soaks, they're all kind of different rubs and seasonings. Some of them are primarily just for chicken, some are for pork, some are for beef, and just hunt till you find one that you like. And then you would do 10 legs in here. Then what I do is take a stick of butter, and I use real butter in everything nearly. Keeps your cholesterol low is what I tell my doctor. And I just put pats of butter around the top of the pan. What we call that is they are actually cooking in a butter bath. So you would do the whole pan just like this right here. Then I spray the top of them with butter spray. And your pan would be ready to go in the smoker. So now we'll move up to the smoker and show how when they're coming off and how we sauce them. There are several different brands of pellet smokers on the market now. I know there's Pit Boss, there's Traeger, there's Green Mountain, available at Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, just where you have access to be able to get them for your own backyard. Myself, this is a Yoder pellet smoker. It came out of Oklahoma. It's a little bit heavier built with thicker steel or whatever for competition. That's what I got, but it's the same. It cooks just the same as the others. You put wood pellets in your hopper box. Look almost like cow feed, but it's just a wood pellet. I use a apple, cherry, maple blend that I just purchased at Walmart is what I like to use. For cooking chicken, it is set on 300 degrees. You can set your pellet smokers at whatever temperature you want. Here we have a pan of the legs that's already cooked. You can see that they're in the butter bath, so that makes them more moist. When they come out, I have my sauce warmed, and if you brush it on, you're gonna lose some of your seasoning. You rake it off. So what I do is put it in a solo cup, and we'll dip each leg down in the sauce, and then put it on a rack. As I said, for a competition, I usually do 30 legs because that gives you enough that you can go through, and I always say they have a right leg and a left leg, depending on which side the wide part is and the smooth part. And you want to have them go in the same direction when you put them in a box for the contest. So you just need plenty to choose from. You want to cook your chicken to an internal temperature of 180 degrees or better. Always use a thermometer. It's just simple to have a little meat thermometer that you can temp whatever you're cooking. be sure your chicken's done before you serve it. But then that's a pan of the sauced legs as we cook them for competition style chicken.